Yo! Aloha squad, my name is Kat.
I'm Daniela, and this is my brother Jeremy. He's in from Costa Rica right now.
Ta-da!
Hey! Yay! Today we are sitting down with my big bro Jeremy because I just turned 21 and now I can legally drink. So we're gonna sit down and drink together and discuss whatever we want, basically. Jeremy's in the hot seat.
Hot seat!
We're gonna ask him some questions about his current life in Costa Rica, and then we're gonna go from there. Come along on the conversation train.
Vámonos.
Hey, yeah, there you go, bringing the true Costa Rican here. You know less about Jeremy and his life there, so why don't you start it off?
Have you had any weird encounters with people?
I did have a guy, I don't know if he was local Costa Rican, which they call Tico, but he came up and talked to us in a diner, and he was talking about Trump, and I was like, oh, he's gonna be like, oh, this guy's crazy, yada, yada, yada. But we got kind of getting further into the conversation. I was like, wait a minute, I think this guy supports Trump. And he's like, you just need a businessman in there, and everything. And it was like, yeah, so that was weird, to say the least.
What would you say, the biggest difference between living here and living there is?
Yeah, at least where I am, the pace, the lack of so many kind of stimulating or distracting things. People kind of just take life at a different, different,
hang out.
Yeah, different style, different, kind of pace. When I come back, what I feel the most is I always have these kind of super stressful times, at the airport, or once we get on the highway, and it's just whoa, it's just too much, too many people, everything's going way too fast, and just it takes a little while to kind of get back into
the groove,
and into that speed, and that many kind of, having that many people around you constantly.
How populated is it there?
Where we are, we're out on the coast in Guanacaste, which is Pacific coast, very top of the Nicoya Peninsula. There's definitely under 1,000, maybe under 500 people living where we are.
That's good. That sounds so lit.
And there's a couple other small towns in that area, but most of them are just really little, soccer field, a couple of bars, and little markets around it, and then just a few streets that kind of go out around that with some houses. And people just hang out in the
Do you
center.
get any wild animals?
Oh yeah.
What? Like what?
Seen anteaters. We have these things called snookum bears.
Snookum bear is an anteater?
No. So they kind of look similar. So a snookum bear is almost somewhere between an anteater and a lemur. It's a coati bear. I don't know also what they call it. Super cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, they have these nice long tails, and they hang out in family. Monkeys that come up by our porch and eat the mangoes near the tree. So those cute little porcupine that was eating all of our mangoes, get into this mango tree and essentially just eat the entire mango while it was still hanging on the tree, and just leave the pit, and just move on to the next one.
Did you watch him do it?
Yeah. And just we'll watch him do one, and then we chase him out of the tree because we wanted the mango.
What's your favorite movie you've seen recently?
Oh, it's not a new movie, but Paris, Texas rules.
What's it about?
It's so good.
I've never heard of it.
It's just I think it's in the Criterion Collection now. It was one of these hard to explain. It's this guy who's kind of trying to construct his life and put things together as he goes through as well. But it's just beautifully shot. It's a lot of it kind of happens out kind of middle America and out west, and it's just this kind of one of those slow rolling, not necessarily a ton of dialogue, but just beautiful story, beautiful cinematography throughout the whole thing. Yeah. Fantastic. It's on the Costa Rican Netflix. I don't know if it's on the American Netflix, but if it is, check it out.
How does it feel to be the first person in the hot seat?
Feels good. Yeah. It's a little. If you can catch that little farty. No fault of my own.
Speak for yourself.
Right. I'm hoping some of this glitter rubs off, and it's my color. So.
Why Costa Rica?
Well, I knew kind of wanted to go and travel somewhere after being in school for absolutely ever, and that's part of the reason I also went into the education thing. Was it's a job that you can travel with and teach in, you know, pretty much any corner of the world. I got my teaching license and I was like, I know a little Spanish. I've been to Costa Rica before. I love surfing. I've been to that area. Oh, okay, so I have a question for you guys. I think I kind of know the answer, but I don't know if your fans know the answer. Your symbols, right? The pineapple and the cat, obviously. Cat. But then the colors as well, I think, are symbolic. Can you clear all that up for me and possibly him?
I always tell people I'm a pineapple and they always think I'm freaking weird. Whatever.
So we went to go and see Oz the Great and Powerful, which was the movie in which James Franco was Oz, and they had like Zach Braff voicing the little monkey.
So everything great. Zach Braff, James Franco, Wizard of Oz.
And also Mila Kunis was the bad witch. I love Mila. Honestly, so yeah, like it was just like my dream. But we went to like the midnight release and like homegirl can't hang.
Listen, I worked that day. I was tired, okay?
She fell asleep, and so she just had like this huge SpongeBob blanket, and it was like his pineapple, and then just like a little SpongeBob and Patrick on the side. And so as we were leaving, like she just draped the blanket behind her, and all we saw was the pineapple. And we were just like, oh my god, there's just this giant pineapple. And she just like turns around, and she's just like, I am a pineapple. The rest is history.
Well, no, because it's just like, and I thought about it, and it was like kind of rough on the exterior, but like really sweet on the inside. Like, take the time, you know?
And also this is going on.
Yeah, I got my leaves up here,
you always got the top bun working.
I'm like, I have so many pineapple shirts and things, and everyone just knows that I'm a pineapple, and I love being a pineapple. And then your kitty cat.
My friend Camille, she has this really cute cat named Orion, and he just looks like a wild cat, and he's all like bushy and big, and I was like, I want that. If you take a good look at the little cat there, it has a little lightning scar.
So somebody drew that, like those
It was
for you?
Our friend Santi, shout out to Santi because literally came in clutch, gave us the best artwork. Like he did our intro and everything. Like
Stellar.
Yeah.
Love you, dear.
Links to Santi's info down in the doobly-doo. We got his YouTube and also his Twitter. Go check him out.
So the color scheme for our logo, I guess, it's based off of, there's this game called Undertale, and it's just like this
Completely forgot.
this like 8-bit game, and there are characters called Bratty and Catty.
It's like a computer game or a
It's a computer
phone game?
It's a computer game.
Okay.
And like our color scheme is based off of like the Bratty and Catty color scheme.
See, because I was thinking it was the SpongeBob thing, like the SpongeBob and Patrick, the yellow and purple.
Who is your favorite Harry Potter character and why? I feel like this is a question we should ask everyone that's ever in the hot seat.
Everybody in the house?
Because it's very important.
It's really hard. Well, actually, that's probably not that hard. It's Hagrid.
I'm so relieved.
Yeah.
Why? What were you worried about?
The wrong answer.
Okay, why?
I've always had just like some sort of like soft spot for just super big, cuddly kind of like characters, you know, like Snorlax, like Hodor's like my favorite character in Game of Thrones. Like I don't know, I just love like the big like sweet guy. And yeah, just he's the sweetest to Harry. Like I think like all like the coolest like kind of like storylines all kind of go through Hagrid, especially in like the early like books. Like you know, it's always like the catalyst for like all these like
That is such
great adventures. You know.
an interesting perspective.
So I'm afraid like most of my talking is just gonna be like really low mumbles that you guys are gonna have to like go back and like voice over.
I've been practicing, like, I don't want to tell you, but I've been practicing my Jeremy impression.
Oh yeah?
No?
Can I see it?
Can I see it?
Oh, there you go.
there you go.
Hey. Oh, speaking of impressions, I've got a great impression.
How did we forget? I know!
Okay, so I've been working on this. We have a lot of free time in Costa Rica. Time for introspection. Time for wandering around the house, talking to yourself, working on impressions. So this is, I think, the cream of the crop of what I've come up with so far. It is Bernie Sanders doing Chumbawamba's tub thump. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never going to keep me down. I said I get knocked down, but I get up again. You will never going to keep me down. Thank you.
100% my vote. How are you? How are you not The current, not me.
I don't know.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching our first edition of The Hot Seat featuring Jeremy.
Go ahead and like the video if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe over there if you're not already.
Yeah, so that way you can know every time we upload a new video, which is usually every week.
And give them one of these down there as well. It helps. Put it up on your Facebook, share it with your friends, let everybody know.
We love you. We are just a few nerds, and we will see you here again. Bye-bye.
Sorry.
Was that an attempted gurgle?
Yeah.
You should really try to find
But you can't Google like syrup for some reason. So it's good. It's good pink wine.